Hello everybody, this is Miss Felice, librarian at Stevens Elementary. Today I'm going to show you how we can request books from our libraries. I'm going to specifically be using Stevens as an example because that is where I'm at. But if you're watching this video from another campus, you could also do this from your school if your librarian is providing this service for you. All right, before we get started on how to request books from Destiny Discover, let's go over a few rules. So just keep in mind that these are the rules for right now from Stevens Elementary. Your school, if they're participating, might have a different set of rules. So my rules are only 5 holds at a time, so please don't request more than 5 books. And then the next rule is to make sure that you only pick one book from a series. And the reason this is so important is because we know that some series are extremely popular and we want to give everyone an equal chance at checking out those types of books. Make sure that you wait before coming to school to pick up any books. Wait for a communication from either myself, Miss Felice, or Miss Juarez. We'll let you know when your books are ready to pick up. Even if the system says that the book is ready, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is. But please do not come to school to ask for books. We're trying to maintain social distance. Hours for pickup are 12:50 a.m. to 12:20 p.m. That's Monday through Friday. These hours are subject to change. It just depends on how things work out for us. But again, you'll know when to pick up the books based on the phone call that you get from one of us. Now that we know the rules, let's get started. I'm not going to go over how to log into Destiny because we've already covered that in a previous video. So if you need to see that, check the description box under YouTube and you should be able to find a link for that original video. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about is knowing that you're logged in. When you're logged in, you should see a welcome at the top. It might be on this side for you as a student because, again, my screen looks different from your screen, but it should say your name somewhere up here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and search for the type of book that I want. Okay, so for example, if I would like to read a book about cats, I might type in cats. If you misspell the word, then it won't pull up anything. But you can also try, if you start to type in the first couple of letters, it will try to guess what you are looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and type in cats, and then I'm going to click this magnifying glass to search. And you want to make sure that you have the book section highlighted. These are other things that we're not going to talk about today, but make sure that it's highlighted right here for books. And then I can scroll down and I see different books about cats. And this is where we kind of talk about some of the things that we mentioned in the previous video, that this is an ebook. So this is one that I can read from online. And of course I can tell because it says open or check it out. Remember, checkout on these digital books is for approximately 5 days, and open is just to look at it for that moment. And see, that's another ebook. Now this one says book because this is an actual book. So this is one that I would be able to place on hold, and that's also, you can also tell because it has a hold button right here. Another thing to note with these books is that if they have this little green triangle that says in, that means the book is in the library. So it has been checked in. That means it is available for checkout. So you can put that book on hold. I'm going to keep scrolling. If I want more information about the book, just like with the previous options that we looked at, you can just click on the title. And once you click on the title, it'll open up more information about the book, and it'll also have suggestions for other possibilities as well. Okay, and I have more information if I scroll down right here. I'm going to X out of this. And let's say I do want to put this on hold. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on hold. And there it is. Now you'll get this little pop-up at the bottom that tells you that your book will be on hold for a determined amount of time or whatever. Please ignore that. That it doesn't quite apply to us right now. Another way to filter your searches is with this little bar right here on the side. I can pick a book that's just in Spanish by clicking this language button, and it'll give me the Spanish options. I can change pretty much anything. I do not want you to go ahead and mess with the location. You don't want to look for books at other campuses because not all libraries are participating in this option to pick up books at the school. I can also change my options when I'm searching by clicking here. If I just want to search by author, by title, or anything, I can do that. Again, do not change the location. You want to make sure you are only looking for books from Stevens Elementary. If you want to only look at a book that you can put on hold or that you can request, then you can click this for book. If you only want to listen to an audiobook or you only want to read an ebook, those are the options that you can filter through right there. And then once I've selected all my options that I want, I can click set options and it'll save those options. If I decide that I'm changing my mind about that, I'm going to go ahead and click clear fields and then X out of that, and I can continue searching. And when I'm done searching, if I want to go back to the initial page, I can click on this title menu that says Destiny Discover, and I'm back to where I started. All right, the next way to search is by topics. So if you see right here, there's different topics. Now, the order of all these items could change at any time. That's based on how I have the settings. So once we have kids back at school, even if you're virtual, you might see that the settings change. But it's still the same information still applies and is still available. So I can click by scary stories, by any other subject that I want. So let's say I want to pick graphic novels. So I click on graphic novel, and just like before, I have books here. I can scroll down to see any of these options. And again, you see this one says out and it's red because it is out of the library. That's a good way to think about it. So this book has already been checked out. That means it is not available. And as you can see, it says 0 out of 1 available. That means we have 1 copy in the library and it has already been checked out. And this is actually an ebook. So that means someone is already reading this book online. I can mark it as a favorite if I want to go back to this book. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. But actually, let me click favorite on a book that is not checked out. You can see all the cool options that are available for you. Remember the rules though, you can only put 5 books on hold at a time. I'm going to click Destiny Discover to get back to the initial page. And now I want to talk about how do you know how many books you have already on hold? Or what if I no longer want to hold a book? So if I click on the 3 bars right here, it'll pull up a menu. Now there are other options here. My screen again looks different from your screen, but there's a few things that I want to look at here, okay? So you're going to click on holds. If you click on holds, it'll show all the books that you have on hold. So I can click that book and I can unhold it or I can keep it there. Next thing I want to show you, this part right here that says checkouts. So if I click on the part that says checkouts, it says that I currently don't have any books checked out, okay? But this is where you'll see what you do have out. Now, some of you guys have books from a long time ago, possibly last year out. So those books would be listed under fines. Now, I want you to click on it. I want you to look at it so that you know what books you still have out. Now, you're not currently being charged for any of the books that you do have out for a long period of time. This is just so that you are aware of what's still missing. The books could still turn up. We haven't, not all books have been returned. So it could be, that it turns up sooner or later. So you don't want to pay for it right now anyway. But this does give you some good information so that you do know that you're still missing it. The last part that we're going to talk about is what I mentioned earlier about favorites. So again, I click on the 3 little bars and I go down to where it says favorites. And once I click on that, I can see a book that I have under favorites. So this is like something that I want to come back to a lot, or just something that you feel like you're going to want to look at again. So that's how you request a book or place a book on hold. Remember, make sure that your school is participating in this option. Stevens Elementary, we are. And once again, I'm going to go back over the rules very, very briefly. Just remember that you can only place 5 books on hold at a time, and you are only allowed 1 book from a series. Make sure that you wait for myself, Ms. Feliz, or Ms. Juarez to communicate with you before you attempt to come to the school and pick up a book. These hours from 10:50 a.m. to 12:20 p.m., they are subject to change. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is the only time that you'll be able to pickup, but those are our hours as of right this second. I look forward to getting your requests from you. Have a great day.